Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and welcome to the 27th, 28th episode of the Woo Crew
No, it's the
Podcast.
2021st episode.
The 2021st episode of the Woo Crew Podcast. New year, new me. New year, new podcast layout, everybody. New year, Matthew can see me, everybody. Hi,
New year,
Matthew. Can you
new
see
year,
me?
glue year, happy jeer year.
Sensei Woo year. Look,
Sensei.
see, he
Ooh.
waved back without even me saying I was waving because he could see me now. So
Ah,
now we'll
shit.
actually both be looking at the camera and not looking off to the side because it's not awkward anymore.
I can see you, I can see you, I can see you, I can see you.
Because if you guys didn't know, for the first 27 episodes of the podcast, I could not figure out a way to make my camera stream to both my recording software and to Skype. So Matthew just couldn't see me. He could hear me, but he couldn't see me. So
I can
now,
see a screen.
yeah. So now we can both see each other. Also, you may notice, new podcast layout. We talked about this a little bit last week, but we have a total of 4 new podcast layouts that I'm going to
I
switch
would
between.
also like to make a disclaimer. Someone on the subreddit I noticed made 4, they made a mock-up of what they think because we mentioned last week that we're redesigning it, and they made a mock-up of what they think it should look like, and it's almost, I think, identical to what we're actually doing.
Oh, really? I haven't seen it.
We made it. We made this without seeing that. We're not stealing your design, whoever it was. It looked very good, actually.
I'll have to check that out when I film Ninjago meme review this week,
Yeah,
because
but
I haven't seen that.
we're not intentionally copying you. We designed this without knowing prior to designing this. You designed it, not me, not we.
Yes, I've sat in Photoshop and I was like, how can I make this more watchable? But yeah, so here's the main layout right now. It's just me and Matthew's faces. We're bigger now, so we don't have so much empty space on the screen. We still have the layout that says Woo Crew Podcast and the Woo is all around us, but it's big and our faces are in screen. And then for when we're talking about a certain subject, instead of just having one image of one subject that we're talking about, now I've actually incorporated screen recording. You can see I've got brick set up right now. So that way, say we're talking about this Technic set right here, I can actually have that on screen and you can see my mouse so I can point to like whatever area I'm talking about. And then if we're going into the intense details and you don't really care about our face, I can actually go to this layout right here where it's like a full screen. So our faces are tiny in the corner and then it's full screened. And then, oh wait, I just minimized my, okay, hold on. New year, new me. For like normal episodes where just the two of us will mainly be using these 3.
Yeah. So if we were to say have a guest on in the next 1 to 2 weeks, that's where they would go.
Yep. Yeah, so and then obviously no guests this week, but that is something that is becoming closer to a reality. Also, another thing is Spotify and other podcast like platforms. I know we've gotten a couple requests for it in the past. I've looked into it in the past, and I actually took a close look at it this week. It is something I want to do, but it's a much bigger process than I thought it would be. So,
How do you do
like, you gotta create like an RSS feed. Like, if you want to have it on multiple platforms, you gotta like find a podcast hosting something and then make an RSS feed, and it's a process. I want to do it, but I did not have it ready by this episode. But maybe within the next few weeks, we'll see. Depends on what I got going on. What'd you say?
Maybe never.
Maybe never, but probably. I'm gonna work on that. So I know some of you guys want to be able to watch it somewhere that isn't YouTube. So hopefully we will get that set up too. But yeah, new year, new us. Happy Woo Year, everybody.
Happy Woo Year in the year of Sensei Woo 2021. We got some LEGO news to talk about.
We do have some LEGO news to talk about. We should start with the biggest and most important, in fact, the only LEGO news this week.
Marvel Eternals.
Nope. We are going to talk about, let me pull it up, the Ninjago City Gardens were officially revealed.
Dude, I have nothing new to say. I saw this picture over a month ago.
Okay. Okay, Matthew. So the Ninjago City Gardens were officially revealed, and this set looks like something, honestly. It certainly looks like a Lego set. How do you feel about the Ninjago City Gardens, Matthew?
Set looks really, really good. The figure selection looks really, really not so good.
I mean, its figure selection isn't bad. It's just
It's bad.
it could be
I'm
better.
sorry. I think it's bad.
I don't think it's bad. There is.
I'm pulling a picture up on my phone.
Okay, yeah, I've got the picture up for the viewers to see right now. I don't. Okay, so I guess we'll talk about the figures first. I don't think the figures are bad. I mean, obviously, I would have preferred like if every character was
Like,
named
none
for
of
the
the
show,
figures
but
on their own are bad, but as a collection,
I wouldn't even agree with that. Like, again, I wish we
well, if
got
you don't agree
more.
with that, you're wrong.
I wish we got more, but there is like it's not like we just have one good figure. There is multiple that are quite good. All right, so yeah, take a look at the minifigures first. Golden Woo obviously is awesome. I
I
love
can't
that
wait
figure.
to have it with my golden J.
I do find it
And
interesting that he has the golden head, but nobody else does.
I know it makes him look like a statue.
Yeah. Another thing is, I wonder how they're doing the beard because that's like, is it going to be hard plastic or are they going to manage to do the gold and the rubber?
I don't think they can make pearl like shiny colors and rubber, so it's probably just either going to be gold, like gold molded, either hard or it will still be the rubber piece and it won't look like the rest of the figure.
I'm
Or
very
maybe
curious about.
something new.
Yeah, I'm very curious about that though because if they can figure out that, maybe we'll get the half mask in gold sometime.
That'd be really cool.
Yeah. Young Lloyd is a good figure. I like that
Um,
one.
I like that one. I like the hair. I'm excited about getting that hair.
Yeah, I hope the hair should be on bricks and pieces, but I hope it is so that I can make like a normal young Lloyd and like a young Woo or something because he uses
Yeah,
that hair too.
that would be really cool.
Legacy Kind Zane or whatever though, you did point out to me that Zane uses his titanium head, which is
Yes.
cool.
So
I
what is
mean,
this year? We're not getting yellow Zane head we mentioned the other day.
yeah, yeah. Oh, maybe. Wait, does this mean it's officially retired? Because why wouldn't they use it here, right? Like,
Yeah, it's still in production though. They don't retire something that's still in production.
but you think about like the Golden Lloyd from the Overlord Dragon, right? They switched out his head presumably because they don't want to produce the golden one anymore.
I don't know. We'll find out as time goes on, but I would not complain if Yellow Zane is gone again.
Because this Legacy wave is the first wave that um Titanium Zane's sorry, the first wave that Yellow Zane has not been in one form or another.
Yeah, I would
So
also like to mention, I think that Zane Legacy 1 figure looks so much better with the titanium head
agreed. No,
than
I
it
mean, and
does.
that's how he actually appeared in March of the Oni. So
Yeah, so it's nice to get that, I think.
yeah, I agree.
Next up, we got Rocker Cole, number 4.
I remember when the Gardens was officially revealed, or not before it was official. When the Gardens was like first rumored, I was in a DM. Are you eating on the podcast?
No?
The bag crinkling is really loud. Can you not do that right here into the microphone? I don't mind so much when we're on a call, just the two of us, but we're trying to create content here.
I'm sorry, they were in my desk and irresistible.
Okay, put them to the side.
My, it's hard for me doing the kind of videos I do to then come on to this kind of video and not do what I do.
just put the gummy bears to the side.
They're in my desk.
Okay, okay. So, as I was saying, stop it. As I was saying, when the Gardens were initially rumored, I joked in a DM with a couple of people that they're going to give us a third casual Cole. And then they actually gave us a third casual Cole.
Why'd they give us Cole over casual Zane?
Yeah, no, I think Zane was definitely the most needed here because Kai.
Or no, sorry, at least casual Kai, because Kai's exclusive to the other city.
Yeah,
Like,
I think Zane would because like a casual titanium Zane though would have been so cool. Because I mean, you can make Yellow Zane work, but like this casual titanium Zane would have been sick. But instead, we get our third casual Cole, and it's not a bad figure. It's just like, okay, Cole, we get it. You have more than one pair of clothes. Like,
yeah.
at least some for the rest of the ninja.
However,
Jay, oh, this figure is peak.
Jay is good.
Jay might be
my favorite figure in the set.
He's not my favorite, but he's one of them because he's essentially just his seasons like 1 through 7 casual clothes updated to be more unique, and I love it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
I can't wait to see how this looks with like the classic head on him.
Yeah, it's so good, man.
And
it's
like
so
the
good.
even like the dark blue hat that he wore in Skybound too, putting that on here with this,
Yeah.
that would be really cool.
It's Nia is about as exciting to me as the Legacy 1 Kai and Zane. I have like 4 of that figure.
Yeah, no, it's just movie Nia with different pants. It's fine. I mean, it's technically show accurate, so I'm not going to complain too much. But like, if we got her torso from like Rebooted. That would have been cooler, but oh well.
Masako is a really good figure.
No, Misako's good to get. You and I both have the original, but she literally has been released in 6 years at the time of this set being released. So, I mean, it makes sense to get a new one. I'm glad we get one.
Clutch Powers. This is a really weird inclusion. I
Yeah,
think.
it's just him from the minifigure pack, but I'm not gonna complain about that. Like, I'll take it. Like,
Yeah,
a second of him,
uh,
sure.
it's cool. Ronin, very cool figure.
Very, very cool. Hopefully,
About
hopefully this
time.
means he'll come back to the show too if there's a figure on
Yes,
shelf.
it doesn't necessarily mean that, but
But it,
and
it
then
it looks like it's essentially just his original version with more detail,
that's definitely what it is.
and he's got a dark green half mask. Is that?
Yeah, that's what he had last time. I thought. No, dark red.
He had dark red last time. Yeah, I like the dark green. It's cool.
I agree. Then the most interesting figure, the mechanic.
Yeah, this is my favorite figure in this set.
This is probably my second favorite, but also you're not a J fan like I am.
No, I mean I like Jay, but Mechanic's a character I've wanted for a while, and
Yeah.
unfortunately he is the only new character in this set, which is a little disappointing. But
Well, no, he's not. We're also getting Christina, Hai, Eileen, Kaito, May, Scoop, and Tito.
okay, he's the only new character from the show in this set, and I would have like
Isn't
this.
that?
We'll talk. I guess we'll talk about like characters that could have included after this, but the mechanic here is definitely my favorite figure in this set. I've seen a lot of people complaining about how like his eye is not like 3D like it is in the show, but I don't. That
Good.
doesn't.
It looks good.
Yeah, no, that doesn't really bother me. Like, I'm not expecting them to have this elaborate new mold for this one character. I think this is a fine alternative, and it works
Agreed.
like perfectly well for him.
Yeah,
So,
him and Cece are very good.
yeah, CC. I guess CC is technically a new character too, but CC is more just a generic mechanic thug. I really hope her parts are up on bricks and pieces, so I can make like more mechanic thugs.
Yeah.
But yeah, those two are definitely my favorite parts of this set. Oh, in terms of figures.
Let's go through the next 5 really quick.
Yeah.
None of these are interesting to me, but
Christina, cool to get the Legoland torso again, but whatever.
agreed. That's also in a city set this year, though. So
Yeah, Hai is just a city figure. Eileen is just a city figure. Kaito uses Young Woo's face,
yeah,
which
that's
bothers
weird.
me.
It's weird.
May is a pretty good figure. I like her.
I like the hair.
I like the hair, and she's got Okino's torso re-released, and
Yeah,
like a black belt. She's got pretty cool parts. I like her.
yeah.
Scoop, I don't care.
I,
It's not a
the
figure.
build looks cool though for Scoop.
Yeah, it does look cool, but it's not a
I'm
figure.
honestly kind of curious to see what the thing is on the torso of it.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
it
know.
kind of looks like a baby carrier in gray,
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Actually, no, you're right. That's exactly what it is. Huh.
which is weird but really cool. I think.
Yeah.
Tito, my favorite.
Hmm. Yeah, he's just a city figure as well.
Hits
And then
off.
Sensei Wu's dog. This is for those who don't get this reference. Sensei Wu had a dog in one possession set back in 2015, and they just re-released it here.
Cool.
I don't get it, but okay.
Yeah, so
I guess I'll take a
let's
dog.
go top to bottom or bottom to top. Which,
In terms of what?
like, you're talking about what's included in the actual set, not just figures.
So are we talking about this set as a whole, or is the zoomed in rooms?
Like the zoomed in rooms as well as set as a whole.
Okay, so let's go through the rooms first.
But I mean, do you want to start on the bottom floors or the upper floors?
Let's just go like left to right, or like I don't know. Let's do the three like next to the minifigures first.
Okay.
So first we have the Ninjago Museum of History.
Yes, that's
This is sick.
it.
This is so cool.
So it looks like it's like a big part of that floor also.
Yeah, no, definitely. I messed up the layout. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, that it looks like a fairly significant build, and just I can't wait to see the rest of it because based on this one shot, you can see there's a snake staff, there's a miniature model of the Destiny's Bounty, which looks so cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Um,
It looks like there's like some kind of golden weapon or something in a display case that Masako's looking at.
yeah, I'm sure that's probably a reference to something in the show. I'm curious what that is. I'm also curious to see those little paintings on the wall up close.
Mm.
I don't know if you remember, but
Wait.
in like what?
My computer said I just got a notification restart now, and I thought it was gonna restart like and not give me a choice, but I could skip it. Sorry. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, there's the three photos on the walls, which I'm very curious to see what those like stickers are up
Yeah,
close.
I agree. This one's exciting to me. It's
Yeah,
cool.
no, it's definitely super cool. Though talking about minifigures that should have been included but weren't, Dr. Saunders would have been perfect here
Yeah,
because he ran the Ninjago Museum of History, and I mean we did also meet Misako there, but if he was included, that would have been awesome. And he's a figure we haven't gotten, so
this set is missing two figures: Dr. Saunders and Skylar.
Skylar doesn't bother me as much because we just got her like I guess it's 3 years ago at this point, but we've gotten her three separate times, so
Yeah.
that's less like of a thing to me than
Also, this is not
missing.
included in the figure selection, but you can see there's like half of a young Chen figure above the noodle shop.
Oh really?
Yeah, you've not noticed that?
No, I haven't really looked. Oh wow, yeah. Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
They actually wow, that's actually how it looks in the show
Yeah,
too.
it's really
Oh,
cool.
that's sick. Oh, that's so. I wonder if that's a new face friend. I can't tell from here.
It kind of looks like one.
Oh, that's awesome. I love
However,
that.
it could
Holy
also be
crap.
from a Chinese New Year set.
Yeah.
But
But anyway, yeah. So I guess that moves us into the next one. Chen's Noodle House. That is so
this is
cool.
my favorite
This is
floor
so
in the.
cool. Yeah, this is my favorite too. Wow, that's that because that's cool. That's not just like, oh, here's a noodle shop that we're just calling Chen's. Like, no, they actually have the logo it has in the show.
Yeah,
That is awesome. That makes me even more excited for this. Holy crap. Yeah, this is awesome. This is the kind of thing I've wanted for years, and I love that like the city's giving us the chance to get like all these obscure locations.
yeah, no, it's awesome. Something else to point out: there's no picture of it, but there's two or three apartments in this one, as opposed to like one in the original city, which I
Yeah,
really like because it makes it feel more like a city. Um,
yeah,
I don't know. That's just very good. But it's on it's on the same floor as the museum. It's like the little green building. It just says student apartment there.
yeah.
That's cool to me. I like that a lot. I don't know. I just think it's cool. Also, I don't know if you saw, but on top of the museum, there's a like a I don't know what that would be called. It's like a curved window, very similar to the rooftop window on the downtown diner modular, which I really
Hmm.
like that style on buildings.
That is really cool looking.
So just this this might be my favorite looking Ninjago city yet.
Yeah, no, it's very cool.
I was iffy on it whether or not I'm getting it, but after I get my car, I'm probably gonna save up for this.
Yeah, this is sick.
Yeah.
uh, moving on to the next room, we have the Ninjago fan apartment. Uh,
Yes. They made our apartment mine.
yes, they did make our apartment. This doesn't interest me a ton. It looks like there's like printed Ninjago sheets though, which is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
that's awesome.
I'm curious to see the rest of this because this could also have cool references. You could see in the like top right corner, there's a little axe blade. People were saying that might be
Yeah,
not Nauticon's Jin blade.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, but we can't really tell because we just see the axe blade. But yeah, this is cool, and I'm curious to see what else is in there.
Yeah. Also, it looks like the Temple Island on the very bottom is a separate base plate.
Really?
Like it looks like that's off to the side. It looks like so
Huh?
the main city takes up 32 by 32, but it looks like that extends onto a 16 by either 16 by 32 or 16 by 16.
Huh? That's interesting. I
You,
didn't
you
notice
see what
that.
I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, I think you're right. Because there's like a clear divide there too.
Yeah.
Huh? That's very
So I think
fascinating.
that would be something different.
Huh? I think Ninja Whip said on Instagram that the set comes with Zane's grave. I don't see it anywhere, but maybe he's referring to something you can't see in these pictures.
Well, don't forget how much is behind the
Right.
original two cities.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, definitely.
also, while we're on the first floor, in the middle, there's this tree that goes up, and there's like a bench built into it with Nia sitting on it in this
Yeah.
picture. And man, does that look beautiful!
Yeah,
Like
no,
that, just
definitely.
so good.
Also the golden J armor being used above that is pretty cool parts
Yeah,
usage.
I like how open this one feels. Like it doesn't have city going through the middle. Like it's very open, and I think that looks really
Yeah.
nice.
I've seen some people complain like, "Oh, this set looks so hollow," but I feel like those people don't have the first two cities because the first
Yeah,
two are also very hollow. But that's kind of what's so magical about them is they like each individual section is fairly small, but the way it's built, like they all take up the exact right amount of space, and the entire build feels very full.
the original city is so heavy it's hard to move.
Yeah, I guess
I
people are
love
referring to this being
that.
hollow because like the middle is open. But if I had to guess, the middle is probably open and the back's less so. Like the middle is probably
Yeah,
the empty area, Well,
Yeah,
the
because take into account, we can see in the pictures how big the interior of the museum is, and while it does look a little cramped, it is going to be fairly like it's going to have space inside.
yeah,
So
um,
I think that don't complain about stuff like that till we see the other
yeah,
side
no,
because there's so
definitely.
much going on in the back of the other two cities that it's hard to say. Like, I don't think we should judge this yet.
Yeah, no, I think. Well, yeah, no, the hollowness is what I expect, and I still think it's going to be a very full and complete build. So,
I mean, also take into account it's 5,600 pieces.
oh yeah,
Like,
definitely no, this thing's huge. I think you're right about there being a second base plate, which means wow, this is a huge set. Oh my goodness.
yeah. Um, let's move on. We have a tea time balcony on the first floor. My guess is that's going to be very similar to the first floor of the original city, with kind of just like a little apartment style, but like not fully furnished apartment going on.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think that's anything too special, but it'll probably be cool.
And then I don't know if you can see, but Ronin is coming out as something that might be like a bathroom or something.
Oh yeah, it looks like there's a little sink in there with a red nozzle.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I
that's the new flower piece used as a nozzle. That's really cool parts usage. That works
yeah.
perfectly.
So my guess is that's some kind of bathroom or something.
Yeah, that's cool.
Also, I love how Jay's got a little flower for Nia.
Yeah, very cute. Also, pink
Yes,
frog.
100 of those come in the bonsai tree
I
set.
know. Yeah, I was gonna mention that.
Literally 100. There is 100 of that piece.
That set has like 600 pieces, and like a sixth of them are frogs.
Yeah, that's really funny.
Yeah.
Moving back up to this, like the main level of the city, though, we have the sprout of that tree. I love in the first city the cherry blossom tree that travels through the floor under Lloyd's apartment,
Yeah.
and I love it even more here.
Yeah. No,
So
this is awesome. This it's
yeah,
such a pretty set. Oh my
it really
goodness.
is. The colors are so beautiful and
Yeah.
vibrant on this one. I really might drop the $400 it is to get the docks at some point.
Yeah.
I really want them, man.
Well, okay. Actually, I was thinking about this, and I might hold out a couple months if I were you, because like they have shown that they're not out of the realm of re-releasing sets, and
That's true.
I think like the reason those both retired, I thought was because I think at that time they did not plan to make any more Ninjago cities. But with this, I could see them re-releasing that maybe with some figure changes to have like more modern ninja suits instead of the movie stuff. But like they're what they re-released Taj Mahal, they re-released some idea sets. Obviously, the Death
Yeah,
Star has been redone with different figures.
they released the two idea sets, the Vestas wind turbine,
Yeah,
which by the way, uh that was released before we started the podcast, but as much as I would never buy that set, I love that set.
yeah,
It's a little side there. That set's really cool.
yeah.
Then let's not get too off topic, but yeah, that's actually a good point. Maybe I'll wait at least till the end of this year
Because
because
I could
if
see them doing like a Death Star treatment with those two, where they just bring them back with slightly different figures, maybe update of the builds ever so slightly, and just
yeah,
re-release it probably
um
for an extra $100.
because I'm gonna get this one, and then I'll have two of the three, and
Yeah,
I think it will look good just two, but I would also like all of them.
yeah, and the docks is probably going to be a really nice centerpiece because this one and the first one are very
Mhm.
tall, while that one's quite short. So yeah,
Short, but it's also long. It like does the
yeah,
dip.
yeah. No,
I think
so
it'll be very like visually appealing to see it move go like
yep,
that.
I agree.
But next up, we have the ice cream parlor. This is just a cute little shop. I don't
I
think it was necessary, but it's a world building kind of thing to
right,
me.
yeah. This is like I don't know. This is more just like generic city than Ninjago specific, but that's pretty much what the other two Ninjago cities were. Like
Yeah.
the first one, I don't. The first one had the comic shop, and that was the only like Ninjago show thing in there. Like Lloyd's
Yeah.
apartment and the sushi shop are all just like made up either for the movie or just completely for the set. And then the second one had Miss Stake's tea shop and Dareth's dojo. Now, but this one, it feels like everything aside from this really are like from the show in some one way or another.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
Yeah,
And then above that we have the Ninja Zone.
I'm curious. So, what is this fish thing and this like little dragon icon coming out?
Oh, I think that's just like the advertisements and stuff that were going up and down the other cities. Like
Okay, so
there's the
that's not specifically for that building. I guess yeah, that's still the
no,
museum, isn't it?
remember how there's there's like the squid and the pufferfish on the original, and
Oh,
like
okay,
there's just like
okay, yeah,
random floating animals and stuff.
yeah,
I think it's just like that. It's not part of the Ninja Zone.
yeah. But yeah, the okay, this like blue tower looks awesome. I really like the colors on that.
Yeah, it's. I'm very excited to see the interior of that.
And then the Ninja Zone, this little picture we get already, like there's a couple cool things. That's Prime Empire being played on the video game console right there. I don't know if you just
Just noticed that.
yeah, like they're holding the Kitana and they're fighting a Red Visor. Um,
Yeah, that's awesome.
and then there's an arcade cabinet, which I assume is probably also Prime Empire, if I had to
Yeah.
guess. There's a little photo of the ninja right there. There was something interesting about. Oh, that's what's it. That we have to set up close, but that might have Legacy 2 Zane in that picture because
Huh.
it's very far away, but it looks like the ninja are sleeveless in that picture and in their updated designs. So
Oh, they're definitely sleeveless.
and we could see Zane and Nia are both in that picture. So potentially that's a hint towards Legacy 2 Zane.
That would be exciting.
But obviously we have to see it up close first. But yeah, this just like the museum. I'm curious to see like what kind of references they pack in here because I know there's more than what they show us in this picture.
Yeah, it looks really good, man. I'm excited about it. I not a day one buy because of money, but I will be buying it by the end of the year.
Yeah, no, it's very cool. It's a day one buy for me. It's
Uh,
um,
okay, bricks by mind on YouTube.
listen, I cannot speak to anything. All I could say is if I if I do not have it by its release date, I will be buying it on its release date. But who knows what happens on the Bricks by Mind YouTube channel.
I do.
I mean, I know I got the other. No, actually, no, I got the other two cities for Christmas, but I got like the Air Jitsu Temple on day one, so I would get this day
I
one.
thought you bought the first city.
No, I got it for Christmas that year.
Oh,
I
okay.
bought I bought the bounty because that released like same month as the bounty, and I was yeah.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
remember I was between those two, but I won the bounty because it came with all the ninja.
Yeah. Let's move on from Ninjago because we've spent like half an hour on
Yeah,
this.
I put up the community tab because I thought this would be a short conversation, but it sounds like we won't even have to tap into that this episode.
Um, I mean, I can grab like one or two from it,
Yeah,
but if we need it, Eternals, Marvel Eternals.
Marvel Eternals. Let's go with this first one right here, Eternals Aerial Assault.
Yes.
I don't really like this one.
It's my least favorite of the sets.
It just looks like the side build from Lego Dimensions Fantastic Beasts, but bigger. It's fine, I guess. It just looks like it would be really obnoxious.
I hadn't noticed that it looks like that, but it does look a lot like that.
Figures are cool though. I like Homelander and Homelander's son,
That's a girl.
Homelander's daughter.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're good figures, but I don't care about the build.
uh,
Same thing with
Ambush.
Deviant Ambush. I think it's better, but I still don't care about it.
Um, let's save my favorite for last. So let's go on to the
Oh, literally,
Charm.
that's all we're saying about Deviant Ambush. We're not saying anymore.
What is there to say? It comes with Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh. I like his little fists. I think those are cool.
Yeah, those are very cool. Those look like they'll be used in Ninjago again.
Yeah, is his face print new?
I can't tell from here. I think it is, but I'm not positive.
He has a darker skin tone, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. That's cool to get another face in that skin tone.
He
But
looks like the Cho Chang skin tone.
yeah.
This
Oh,
set has three different skin tones.
yeah. No, it's cool. Well, I guess the cast is actually very diverse from this
Yeah,
movie. I know that,
except
but
the main character's a white man, of
yeah,
course.
of course it is. But but I am excited to get more different skin tones because I'm tired of getting just Bruce Banner white person head. Like
Yeah, I agree very much so, because especially for purist customs, I do not want just
white people.
freaking yeah, just white people.
I love like diversity in Lego is just really cool and yeah, it's just cool to get more skin tones and everything.
Yeah.
Also, I
Let's
like the
talk.
superhero suits for these guys too. Like I know it's just based on their official designs, but
This is my. I absolutely think this is my favorite wave of Marvel sets ever.
yeah.
I will most likely buy all of them, not day one, but they are all very good, and
I
also
might get
not.
the bigger two, but I probably won't get the small ones unless like I don't know.
I will just because if I get the bigger two, I'll only be missing two of the Eternals, and the other two sets are cheap enough that I don't mind buying them.
Yeah. Oh, is the baby exclusive to the small one?
Yeah,
Oh, that's dumb. Okay.
Gilgamesh and Sprite are exclusive to the two smaller
Okay,
sets.
that's really lame. I thought Sprite was in the big one. Okay. Well, I might get everyone except for I don't know. We'll see. It depends on how much I like the movie because I don't care about collecting all the figures if I hate the movie. But is the movie even
Yeah,
going to
that's
come
true.
out? Do we even know if this movie's coming out with COVID?
It's coming out in November. It was supposed to come out in like February, or it was supposed to come out 2020, and then it was pushed to February 2021, and then it was pushed again to November 2021.
Okay. When are these sets still releasing, or are we gonna have a minion situation on our hand where the sets come
It,
out?
no, this is a Minion situation. They were supposed to come out January 1st. That's why they're in this catalog.
Oh, okay. That's weird.
Yeah,
So when are these coming out?
it's unknown. No one knows.
Huh.
They might not come out till August.
That's wacky. Okay. Anyway, do you want to go to the pizza slice?
Yes, because I want to save my favorite for last.
This is like if the sequels made Star Destroyers interesting.
This thing looks good. I think it looks quite good, and the interior is very nice.
Yeah, no, I really like this. I've made fun of this because the sequel Star Destroyers literally just took what made Star Destroyers something and removed it, right? Because they just don't
Yeah,
have. They're literally just pizza slices. I like how I really like how this is equilateral triangle too. That's a simple little thing, but the fact that
I know.
like Lego usually doesn't have equilateral shapes just because of the way it works, and bricks aren't cubes, so this is just cool to see. And I think
It's very
it's a
nice
very
looking.
cool and unique looking ship, and I love the colors on it with like the little blues and the transparent purple.
Yeah.
I don't care
Um,
about the two creatures included in the set, but
you get lots of those big creatures.
yep. And then a lot of favorite. How much is this set in the U.S.?
I think 90 or 100.
Okay. Yeah, it's good for that price.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
like how many figures you get to. What you get 6? I guess they're able to
Yeah.
put like more figures in sets because there's no villain figures. It looks like it's all hero
Hmm.
figures and then villain builds. So that's a cool benefit of this way, and it probably will sell
Yeah.
better too because people don't care about uh, Saccharan Soldier or whatever. All right, we want to move on to the big red guy now.
Yeah, big red guy.
In Aristem's Shadow. That's a very intense name for a set.
It's one of the
Uh,
coolest Lego set names ever.
I really like this set. This is a really cool set.
This set is awesome. It's menacing. It's just so cool. I love it.
Though I do have a feeling that this set in person is going to look a lot less cool than this set in this art.
You're probably right,
Because, like,
but
this galaxy background and the fact that it's floating in air makes it look really cool.
and
But
the
just, like,
fact that
looking at
it's
the exposed joints and everything, this is going to be kind of weird looking in person, probably.
also the fact that the picture showing it as literally the size of a planet as its feet is scraping the ocean of whatever planet it's above.
Yeah.
Like, and how about the other picture? I don't know if you can, if you're showing it, but that in the corner, like, look at
Yeah, I
that.
can.
That is
Yeah.
so cool.
It is cool looking. There's a lot of cool potential with this set, but I would be curious to see it on a white background and not on this galaxy
Yeah.
brain area, because also comes with a light brick. I hate light bricks.
Why?
I don't know. They're pointless.
I don't
I
use
don't
them.
hate them. They're just nothing to me anymore.
Yeah, when I was a kid, I loved them.
Yeah, better fingers than the Titan Mech, that's for sure. Heyo.
That I don't have an issue with those, man. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's all the 2021 sets. That's every 2021 coming out this year. So
Yep. There's no more Ninjago this year. City
nope.
Gardens is a replacement for the Summer Wave. Um,
Yeah.
as a whole, can't wait to get Kingo, and that's about. Is that the podcast? Is that all we've got to say?
Uh, yeah,
No,
that's
no, I'm
it.
kidding.
Bye.
We
I,
So also this week, January 1st happened. So let me switch back
first,
to just the two of
hey,
us.
mine.
What?
Happy birthday, Bricks by Mind.
Oh yes, my birthday also happened this week. The day before we recorded this. It was January 3rd. I am now 19. My hair in my profile picture is now correct, finally.
I guess you could say the day before Monday.
Yes, the day before Monday. Um, what was I talking about? Yeah, I switched my profile picture so that my sig fig is correct again, finally. That, for those who don't know, the whole, like, hedgehog hair thing was a joke from, like, years ago between me, Matt, and our friend Gier, and it,
Maybe.
we all vowed that when we turned 18 we would turn our hair into that hair, and of course that's the year I decided to build a YouTube channel. So then I became like, I don't know, my brand became that hair, and I was like, well, okay. But no, this is the permanent hair for Bricks by Mind. I'm not changing it.
I didn't do that when I turned 18,
Yeah, you
but
did.
it,
You
I
you
did.
had you had the hedgehog hair that year. Yeah.
Wait, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
I forgot about. Yeah. Okay.
Not that
I
you
did.
posted your sig fig a ton, but like,
No, but I did do it.
yeah, you did. Anyway, how was your January 1st? How did that go, Matthew?
Um, I don't remember.
You
I don't
okay?
remember what I got on January.
Oh, this week, I mean, like new January 1st
Oh,
sets.
okay. Yeah. I've gotten just about everything I want. I'm still waiting on my Mandalorian set to come in, but I got the yester or maybe it was 2 days ago. I think it was 2 days ago. I went to the Lego store, and I got Zane's Titan Mech, the 2016 version, the Tournament of Elements, the one with the master of guitar, piano, and banana. I also got Zane's like Zane versus Ninjaroid attack set, and I got those sets so I could get the freebie little blue car, a little blue car. I like that set a lot. Since
Really?
that's what
You like that set?
I think it looks good.
What about those surfboards on the side that like
I
disintegrate when you
lost
touch
them.
it? You lost them.
I don't know where they went.
Sounds
I
about
was
right. Yeah.
putting it on my display, like in front of my modular buildings, and I'm like, oh, they're both gone.
Yep. Yep. That is that set. How did they let that go? How did they
I
release it like that?
don't know.
Like I literally, so I went to I filmed my review for that yesterday, and no, not sorry, not the day before. Yesterday was my birthday, and I literally like before I filmed my review, I went to go watch Just Too Good's review to make sure that like I didn't build it wrong, because I was like, there's no way they released this set like this, right? But no, it is just completely wrong. They just
It's one of the worst flaws I've ever seen in a Lego set.
yeah, I know there's a few sets that I can't think of any specific examples, but there's definitely been sets in the past that have done that. But oh my goodness, in the year 2020, the fact that you can't like, because it's been a while definitely since I've seen something that bad.
Yeah.
Like I complained
Um,
about the Titan mech fingers, but those are like a million times better than the surfboards on this thing. Like
dude, those are not. I've not had to fall off once.
I,
Besides when I, besides when I punched the Titan mech with the Oni Titan.
no, I like I those are not as flimsy where they're like just gonna fall off in like general like moving around, and especially because they're not in an area where you're like grabbing the mech by, unlike the car where that's like the main area where you hold it.
Yeah.
But I could see like as a kid like playing with that too much, those would fall off because I just do not feel like that is a tight connection. Those fingers
Yeah, I could see that.
they work, but they're not a tight connection. But those surfboards are not a connection. Period.
They just kind of sit there, like
Yeah,
they're attached to the studs.
they're connected by one like mini bar on inside the stud, and it's not a connection. Like
Oh.
it's gross. Like
Um, but I picked up the other two versus sets I wanted, and also the Miles Morales mech.
yes,
Um,
I got that set too.
yes, great figure, set's mediocre, but
I actually so doing my review of that set, I actually like that set a lot more.
yeah, no, it's grown on me. It has grown on me. It is still my least favorite of the mechs I have, though, but it has grown on me.
I think it's like I just love the poses you can get in. I think that's really
Yeah,
cool.
no, that's why I love these Marvel mechs because they're really fun. To
I
like,
don't think it's the best. Like I don't know. Like imagining like playing as a kid, I don't think it's the best for that because the knees are like very like wobbly and everything. But like
I I know what I liked as a kid. I would have loved sets like this. ten
yeah,
dollars a minifigure that's like cool looking and a mech, like count me in.
yeah, it's just it takes a lot of like patience and stability to like get it in the poses you want. But once you get it there, it looks cool. But like those feet are very thin and the knees are quite wobbly, so it might take some effort to get it how you want it to. But once you do, it does look quite cool. So I do
Yeah,
like
no,
that
this
set.
is the only mech that has one wide feet. All of the
Yeah,
other ones have two, and I find it very odd.
yeah, it's like rollerblades. Like
Yeah,
it's very or ice skates. Like it's very
it's essentially the same thing. But
yeah, yeah, it's just very odd.
yeah,
um,
I love the trans-colored web shooter. Those have grown on me in person a lot.
yeah, I mean, I personally prefer the white ones. I don't have them, but I don't love the trans blue. But I think it's cool to get in a different color, and like
Yeah,
the white ones come in every set, so I appreciate getting a new color rather than just white ones again. But
yeah. I got a lot of Ninjago this year. I've never bought like I've this is the first time I bought like almost only Ninjago,
yeah,
which is cool, I think. I'm happy with all the sets I got. Tournament of Elements is way better than I thought it would be in person.
yeah, no, it's an amazing set.
And the Titan mech is like stunning. I love
Yeah,
it. It's incredible looking and enormous. It's so big.
yeah.
Like
Dude, you should see Lloyd's Titan mech. Like, I know they're about the same size, but just the wings and the shoulder blades get make that one feel so much fuller than the Zane one.
yeah.
Like, that set is amazing. But it doesn't
I
have knees, so
I won't be getting it. The way the knees are built is really impressive.
yeah, it's really creative and super well done.
Yeah, it's like really cool Lego math. I like when stuff like that is done because it just impresses me
Yeah,
that they figured that out. And also I now have all of the Legacy 2 suits and Legacy 3 suits and all the new suits and man, is Ninjago at its peak. Like it
yeah.
is wow.
Do you buy all the Legacy 3 suits? Do you mean one?
Yeah, yeah. That was a joke.
Okay, yeah, but yeah, I guess I haven't asked you about your opinion on the Legacy Two suits now that you have them all together. Um,
Um, they look good, but we're missing some of them.
yeah, but I mean, see, I like, I obviously I want Zayn and Nia, but even just these I don't mind because it's the same four that were in tournament. So
Yeah. Can I be honest with you though?
yeah,
I think I like Legacy 1 and 3 more.
really,
Yeah.
one I don't like. I've grown on one's grown on me, but it's not. Yeah,
As a collection, I'm just not the biggest fan of. I don't know. I like them all a lot individually, but the suits don't do a lot for me. I'm looking at them now, like they just don't do a whole lot for me.
yeah. Maybe it is just the incompleteness of the line, but I don't know. I really like Jay. Jay is one like Legacy 2 Jay might be one of my favorite Ninjago minifigures of all
Jay's
time.
fantastic. How about this thing? Look at
Yeah,
this.
that is sick.
This is 10 out of 10 Ninjago minifigure. I
Have you tried putting gold armor on it yet?
no. Should I do that now?
Yeah, if you want, because that gives it that skybound look instead
Ooh.
of possession.
I have gold armor like right over here, so.
I was thinking about, and this might be a little upsetting, but you know how it's taking them forever to do Legacy 2 Zane, and we're still not sure if we're ever gonna get
Yeah.
it. And I think the main reason for that is because they didn't know how to make that figure because it's combining two pretty different suits,
Yeah.
right? Because Zane's only season 4 suit was not similar to his reboot suit at all. So I was thinking about that, and I realized we might get the same scenario. What?
This is beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
This is
It's
so good.
yeah. All right,
I want
Matthew's having an emotional moment right now.
I want this to come in a set. But with
I'm
Jay, the eye patch.
yeah. I don't know about the eye
It's
patch,
awesome.
but um. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking about how it took so long to get Legacy. It's taken so long to get Legacy 2 Zane, and it occurred to me that it might be the same case with Legacy 3 Nia, because Skybound and Possession Nia are very different from each other.
Oh no. However, I will say Legacy 1 Nia won't be terrible for Legacy 3 Nia.
Yeah, no, it won't.
Because she was very different from the other suits in Possession, so like it
Yeah,
would still work.
yeah,
But
right, yeah. We I guess we already have the Legacy hood with that color scheme, so
I would be perfectly fine if we didn't get Zane for Legacy 2, if we get the other at least the other four ninja for Legacy 3 this summer.
yeah,
Uh, I need at least the four original and Lloyd. Like
yeah,
I need them. I
yeah,
this might become my new favorite Ninjago suit.
yeah. No, it's very cool. I
I
like it a lot. I especially like the metallic blue on it. That's so cool.
agreed. It just looks oh that's not it. It looks yes, this is all I've ever wanted in a Ninjago suit. It's like the elegance of Skybound mixed with like the soldier look of Possession, and
Yeah,
I love the black as a base color, but this brings in, I think, more of their base color than that did. So it's
Yeah.
just this might become my favorite Ninjago suit. It
Um. Also, the I remember people hating on the gunmetal gray, wanting it to be black when it was revealed, but honestly, the gunmetal gray works. Like,
it looks very good, and it honestly it breaks the color up a little bit. I think it would have been a little bland if it was black.
I have seen some people suggest using the Legacy Skulkin armor because that fits with the hood for
Let me. Do
possession.
you want me
I
to try
haven't
it out?
tried.
I have a
If you
Skulkin.
want, I haven't tried it yet,
I
but
have, I have one, so
okay.
we're
Yeah, I haven't
testing.
tried it out, but that could potentially be cool.
I'm gonna say it's a no for me.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I mean, yeah, it's
I think
odd.
single shoulder looks much nicer.
Yeah.
Granted, I am a much bigger fan of single shoulder armor than double shoulder armor.
Yeah.
Um, let's keep talking about Ninjago minifigures because there's more I want to talk about because this
Yeah.
is like so many like I my favorite part of Ninjago is all the suits, so this is
Yeah.
like my favorite wave ever. These guys are funky and also very epic.
I love every one of them except for Zane, and Zane I might love. I still can't tell.
Yeah, that's how I feel also. Jay's probably my favorite.
Jay's my favorite, definitely.
I did not. I thought this would be my least favorite. I thought it looked really silly in pictures, but I don't know if it's just because it came with the snake. I said this to you the other day, but it makes me feel so nostalgic.
Yeah. The snake is so good. This is, Rattle is amazing.
I'm probably gonna get a second of that set, and also I might get a second of the Kai one.
Yeah, if that one goes on sale, which it probably will. I mean, there was a point this year where the Kai arcade pod was $6 on Amazon.
Yeah, if any of them go that low, I'll probably order like two more. I would get two more of each just to have extra soldier, like the villains.
I think I would do that for anyone except for Zane, because
Oh, I would get extra stain just because I want more of this hair on the head. Because
I mean, yeah, but now that it's introduced, I think it'll be more common.
maybe,
And I wouldn't be shocked if it does go up on Bricks and Pieces at some point. So
yeah. Um, I don't have much else to say about those though. That I think they all look great together and they're really nice.
yeah, I'm shocked
And,
which ones are my favorite because I think Jay's
and
my favorite, followed by Kai, and I think Kai was my least favorite based on pictures. So
yeah, I agree with that ordering. I'm gonna rank them: Jay, Kai, Zane, and Cole.
I would say Cole above Zane because I know I like Cole. I'm not sure I like Zane, but
I know I don't. I just don't like how generic. I don't like how generic Cole is. I'm looking for a piece to put these together. But last
yeah,
up,
no. The weird thing about Cole, like he was my favorite based on pictures, but the weird thing about him compared to the others is he just feels too much like a normal ninja suit,
yeah,
right?
that's my problem with it too.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be cool if they gave him the white like the rest of them have. But that being said, as a normal ninja suit, it's a very good one. I love the
Yeah,
orange. The orange half mask and gloves looks amazing.
it's yeah. And then last up for Ninjago suit ninja suits, we have these.
Yeah, those.
These are so good.
Yes, they are.
You're right. Jay is like phenomenal.
Yeah, Jay.
Have, go ahead.
Lloyd's the only one I really don't like. Like,
Yeah, I don't love Lloyd. I think he needs a half mask, honestly.
yeah. Have you
Honestly,
tried giving him a green half mask? Because that's what I did, and it's still not great. Gold would be so much better, but it works.
I'm gonna try to find a green half mask.
I think the thing with Lloyd is there's too many colors on him.
Yeah, well, it's not even too many colors. I don't like how much of his yellow face shows.
Well, yeah, all of his yellow face shows, but then also like his hair is showing, right? And
Yeah,
like that's not on any of the other ninjas. So like the other ninja are hooded up, like other than their eyes, they have their color and gold. But Lloyd has his entire face plus his hair color, and I don't know, it feels a little less like
yeah.
elegant. But
Um, having these, there's a good chance I'm gonna buy the other two legacy sets from this year just to get the rest of them.
yeah, no, Cole's amazing too, and so is Kai. Honestly, Kai like in theory is less exciting because it's like a golden hood design we've seen before, right? Because we have like
Yeah,
the golden Zane and Lloyd with that hood, but it looks really good. The red is very vibrant on him, and it looks
yeah.
amazing.
I had an idea for a mock I might do as well. When I get all six of them, I might connect them. Um, like this, like so they're all like in a circle, and then make a stand that comes up in the middle, and try and make it so these spin around the center, and put Woo in the center.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Like with a Technic, have them spin around the
Yeah.
edge. I
One
thought that would
thing
be really cool.
Yeah. One thing that annoys me a little bit is how everybody has katanas except for Cole. And I
Yeah,
don't
it is.
know what the solution to that would be because the
Take
three of them
katanas
do
off everybody.
what?
Take the katanas off of everybody.
Yeah. I with Jay you can make his Prime Empire weapon in gold, which is what I'm probably gonna do for him.
Yeah.
Um but like Lloyd and Kai both like I don't know. Like I don't know the right way to do it because they like Jay, Kai, and Lloyd all have armor that holds katanas, while Cole does not. But
Yeah.
it's very
And
odd.
my other thing that I like about these suits is, well, yeah, they are very like collectible. They're also not useless for like kids who wanted to play with
Oh,
them.
definitely, yeah. And if like Jay's your favorite ninja, and you want Jay to be the golden ninja instead of Lloyd, you can do that. Like I would have loved to have a golden Zane as a kid,
Yeah, no,
because when I was a kid, I was like Zane should have been the green ninja. Wow. So
it's really exciting. I love the little like splashes of their colors on here too. Like these, I was never a big Bionicle fan, but in a way they feel kind of Bionicle-esque. Like
I have
I
no
don't
idea what that means.
like it gives me the same collectible vibe because I know they did the golden masks in one of the waves. I know that was a thing. So it kind of feels like that. It's like, yes, they are collectible, but also they're not useless. I
Yeah.
like not useless collectibles that also aren't like one-off weird MacGuffin weapons.
Right, because I guess they still fit in the context of the world, right? Like
Mhm.
it's a little imaginary, but I mean, like I could
A
see
lot,
you playing with that. Like for example, compared to the Star Wars ones last year,
yeah,
like
these
while I
are
love those, like you can't really like when a kid gets the 20th anniversary Han Solo, they're like, why is my Han Solo figure look weird? Like
yeah. Why is he yellow and have words on the back?
yeah, like that's a lot less useful for play. It's really cool for collectors who this, and I like those figures, but that is something cool about these.
Yeah, it's that they are, and also they're not just golden versions of these suits. They're brand new suits that
Yeah,
pull from each ninja season.
that's another thing is there's been a lot of back and forth about like the way these were done because some people were like, oh, we should have gotten Skybound for Jay instead of Prime Empire, or like we should have gotten like Pilot Suit for Kai or whatever. And while I think it would have been cool for them to harken back to like older seasons before season 11, another thing you have to keep in
That's
mind
not,
is they had three hoods before then.
yeah,
Like the Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain and yeah, Prime Empire and Master of the Mountain hoods are so much more unique than the Skybound hood or the like original hood. I think it would be cool if one of them had the original hood, but I don't know. Like they're using all post redesign suits, so I don't mind it as much.
I to me it's like, I mean, the redesign was kind of a reboot for Ninjago, so it's like, yes, we get Legacy, but Legacy sets are like their own thing from the main wave of sets. So these are
Right.
based on post Legacy sets.
Right. Well, it's just because like oh, celebrating 10 years, but you're only like referencing the last three. But I feel like these are a lot more visually interesting. Because say if we did like our earlier
Yeah.
seasons, we would have original hood for Kai, ZX hood for like Lloyd and yeah, ZX hood for like Lloyd, half mask for Zane, and then what like Cole, Nia, and Jay would all have the same hood with slightly different armor. Like
Yeah.
translating them all into gold just wouldn't work. Well, this we don't know what Nia's gonna look like yet, but this way, at least five of them have different hoods
Mhm.
because Zane's gonna have FS. So, which well, I'm very curious how they're gonna do him, like what color they're gonna do. Like, I think it'd be really cool if the Forbidden Speech was a solid color instead of transparent,
Yeah, no, that would look awesome.
like solid white or solid light blue, and then
I just I just switched this out because I was curious. What do you think of that? I
I
think that looks
like
pretty
that. That
cool.
looks cool.
I tried it with Kai and it's not great, but I think here I'll do it again so you can see it. But
I've tried it with Guy before actually.
oh,
I
I kind
actually
of
I don't love the Kai headband. I like the Lloyd one. I don't love how the Kai one is.
yeah, the Kai one's not quite as nice as the Lloyd one. I think it works decently on this figure
I
though,
just think it
but
goes a little too low on the head. I don't like how much it covers up his
yeah,
eyebrows.
but Yeah, just the gold suits are great. You're correct
Yeah,
when you were telling me how good they are. I
yeah,
agree.
yes. All right. Do we have
Um,
anything else to talk about in this week's episode of the
in terms
podcast?
of topics, I don't think so. Oh, video,
Video? Oh,
video.
video. Oh, yeah. Let me pull those pictures up because we're running a little long, and I can't find this image on Brick, so we'll wait till next week to talk about Lego Video because
Yeah,
maybe we'll know more about it by then. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching this week's episode of the Woo Crew Podcast. Let us know what you
yes.
thought of the new layout in the comments below, and if you have
If
guest
you didn't like
suggestions
it,
for
let us know. I want hate comments.
yes, and dislike the video if you don't like it, and uh, if you did like the video, then should go show up at the Starbucks and say hi to Matthew. Um,
Yep.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Matthew, you can see me now. You should know to wave. There we go.
That was it was a joke. It was
Okay.
a joke.
Okay.
I could never see you doing it before, but I could see you doing it now, and I still didn't wave.
Got it. I get
I have a lot to say to you.
yeah, to me.
Yeah,
Yeah. What?
you didn't invite me to your birthday party.
I didn't bro, I didn't have a birthday party.
I know you had a birthday party.
You will catch the virus, Matthew.
I saw what you posted on Instagram.
Bro, what did I post on Instagram? Oh right.
Don't play stupid with me.
Sorry, you're right. I did invite Lego Yoshi to my birthday party.
Yeah, you invited Leo Yoshi and Bricks by Mind best friend Matthew.
Well, if you are familiar with the Bricks by Mine lore, at the end of the abandoned Lego, Matthew left. Okay?
Where did he go?
I don't know. He left with Lego Jeer.
We didn't tell him to comment anything this week.
No, we didn't. Well, guys, if you watched this far, comment Lego Matthew isn't. Oh no, someone said to comment. Mine is a little baby birthday boy because it was my
Yeah,
birthday.
mine is a little baby birthday boy.
Yeah, so if you're a real viewer, comment mine's a little baby birthday boy.
If you're a fake viewer, don't comment it.
True. If you're a fake viewer, comment I'm a fake viewer. I skip to the end like a little baby boy. Comment I'm the little baby boy.
Yes.
All right, that's it. That's the episode.